I have already explained two factors affecting demand. This is the third important factor affecting demand, that is price of related goods. Price of related goods can be further divided into two parts. One is substitute goods and one is complementary goods. Here first I will explain what is substitute goods. Substitute goods, for example, Pepsi and Cola, tea and coffee. Consumers substitute one commodity with the another commodity, but the level of satisfaction should be same. Here, price of tea, suppose rupees 10. Price of coffee, that is rupees 15. This is initial price or original price. You can see P2, P0. You can see P0. Here price of tea, original price of tea is 10 and original price of coffee is 15. When tea is 10, 20 persons are demanding or consuming tea and 10 people are consuming coffee. But due to several reasons, the price of tea increases. Price of tea increases from 10 to 18. You can see the quantity demanded decreases, as we know in law of demand. But you can see coffee, the price of coffee is not changed. The price of coffee is same, but people shift their taste from tea to coffee. You can see the quantity demanded of coffee increases from 10 to 19. That means the price of coffee is relatively cheaper than the price of tea. And both the commodity give the same level of satisfaction. That's why consumer, when the price of one commodity increases, consumer shifted to the other commodity for satisfaction. Therefore, we can see the direct relationship between price of one commodity, that is X, and quantity demanded of another commodity, that is Y. You can say T as a X and Y as a coffee. So direct relationship between price increases of X, quantity demanded for Y increases. This shows a direct relationship. Student, as I told you, direct relationship shows upward slope of the curve. Why it is upward slope? Because the price of X increases, which responsible for which help us or which forces, which push the quantity demanded for Y increasing. Price of commodity X forced to increase the quantity demanded of Y. Here you can see the diagram. As I told you, upward slope means demand curve goes up. Here Y, here origin X. In Y you will write price of X, commodity X, and QD in X column, QD of Y. Here coffee. Here, as I told you, substitute goods, that means P of X, the price of commodity X, that is T, and QD of Y, that is quantity demanded of Y. Both are increased simultaneously. That's why demand curve goes from upward direction. This is for the substitute goods. Next is complementary goods. Complementary goods are joint demand. Both the commodities are demand jointly. Without petrol, car will not run. So when we demanded for the car, we have to think that petrol is available in the market or not. So therefore, price of petrol, suppose P0 is 75 liter, then QD of car is P0 is 4 lakh. When price is 75, then quantity demanded for car is 8. Quantity demanded for the car is 8. But when price is not changing, here price for petrol it increases. Price for petrol it is increasing, but the price of car becomes constant. There is no change in the price of car. But then what is changing? When the price of petrol is increasing, then what is changing? Quantity demanded for the commodity of car, that is quantity demanded for car is decreasing. Because car is one time investment. A people can purchase a car with the help of 4 lakh rupees once. But petrol is every week, every month purchasing item. So therefore one time we can purchase the car, but we are not able to afford the price of the petrol which is rising every week or every month. So therefore when price of petrol increases, then quantity demand for car decreases. Why? Because car is depend upon petrol. And when price of X, that means price of petrol increases, quantity demanded for Y. Y is car. Quantity demanded of Y is decreasing. It shows an inverse relationship. As I told you, inverse relationship means downward slope. Here in this graph, Y0X, P of X, QD of Y. P means price of petrol, QD of car. It shows a downward relationship because one is increasing and other one is decreasing. That's why it shows a downward slope. It shows a downward slope. Next is 4 number point, that is government policies. Government policies means the government impose taxes. Government impose taxes. For example, income tax. For example, sales tax. These types of taxes are imposed by the government. When these taxes are imposed on the commodity, on the goods, then price of the goods decreases. As we know the law of demand, when price increases, quantity demand decreases. Government expenditure. Government expenditure means for the manufacturing or the construction of building or infrastructures, government wants to purchase the commodity for that construction, that is known as government expenditure. When government expenditure increases, quantity demanded for cement, which is used in construction, sand, bricks,